Have you ever wondered about the dark stories that lurk in the corners of Mexico's history? The rich tapestry of Mexican lore is interwoven with tales that send chills down your spine. From the vibrant streets of Mexico City to the secluded corners of the Yucatan Peninsula, each region holds its own spine-tingling urban legends. These stories, passed down through generations, paint a chilling portrait of a culture steeped in mystery and fear. Prepare yourself to delve into the depths of Mexico's most chilling tales. Our first tale begins with the haunting story of La Llorona, the Weeping Woman. Born from the heart of Mexico, the legend tells of a beautiful woman who, in a fit of rage and jealousy, drowned her own children. Consumed by remorse, she is said to have taken her own life, but not before being condemned to wander the earth in search of her lost children. Her sorrowful cries are said to echo through the night, a chilling lament that sends shivers down the spine of anyone unfortunate enough to hear it. Sightings of a spectral woman in white near bodies of water are common, her ghostly figure forever searching and weeping for her children. The mournful wails of La Llorona, the Weeping Woman, are more than just a tale to frighten children into obedience. They are a haunting reminder of a tragic tale rooted in passion and regret. The chilling cries of La Llorona continue to echo in the darkness, a reminder of a mother's terrible deed. Next we journey to the Panteón de Belén, a cemetery with countless tales of the supernatural. This is not your typical graveyard. Nestled in the heart of Guadalajara, it overflows with eerie legends and bone-chilling accounts. One such tale is of the Vampire of Guadalajara. Legend has it a man once buried here would rise from his grave at night, terrorizing the living before returning to his tomb by dawn. Then, there's the ghostly nun. Her silent, spectral figure is often seen wandering through the graveyard under the moonlight, her face hidden beneath a dark veil. Some say she's seeking redemption, others claim she's forever bound to the Pantheon due to a life of sin. The cemetery's chilling atmosphere is palpable, the air thick with a sense of unease. Each tomb, each shadow could host an encounter from beyond the grave. In the Panteón de Belén, the line between the living and the dead blurs, and one can never be too sure who they might encounter. From the realms of the afterlife, we move to the legend of the Charro Negro, the Black Cowboy. This eerie folklore originates from Mexico and has haunted the hearts and minds of its people for generations. The Charro Negro is said to be a demonic entity, a phantom cowboy, who roams the Mexican countryside under the moon's pallor. Clad entirely in black, he is often seen riding a dark horse, a ghostly figure against the night's backdrop. Sightings of the Charro Negro are not just horrifying, they're also portents of doom. Those unfortunate enough to cross his path are said to meet ominous outcomes. Some tales speak of him tricking travelers into making deals, only to rob them of their souls. Others claim he can transform into a fierce black stallion, luring the unwary onto his back before plunging them into a body of water, never to be seen again. Beware the lonely roads at night, for the Charro Negro might be waiting in the shadows. Our next stop is the eerie Island of the Dolls, a place where childhood innocence meets unspeakable horror. Nestled in the Xochimilco canals of Mexico City, is a place that chills the bone and stirs the imagination. This is the Island of the Dolls, or La Isla de las Muñecas, a haunting spectacle of macabre beauty. It's a place where hundreds of dolls hang from the trees, their blank eyes seemingly holding the spirits of lost children. The island's unsettling nature is closely tied to the tale of its former caretaker, Don Julian Santana. A loner by nature, Don Julian abandoned his family and chose a life of seclusion on this small island. One day, he made a grim discovery, the body of a young girl who had drowned in the canal. Shortly after, a doll floated by which he presumed belonged to the deceased child. As a sign of respect, he hung it on a tree, but this was only the beginning. Don Julian began to hear whispers in the wind, the cries of a girl echoing in the night. He was convinced that the girl's spirit had remained on the island, trapped and tormented. In an attempt to appease her spirit, he started collecting lost and discarded dolls from the canals and garbage dumps, hanging them from the trees of the island. As the years passed, the island transformed into a chilling tableau, filled with the soulless eyes of dolls staring out from the foliage. It's said that each doll carries the spirit of a lost child, their vacant stares a testament to their untimely demise. Don Julian spent 50 years populating the island with these eerie inhabitants until his own death in 2001. In a twist of tragic irony, he was found drowned in the same spot where he claimed to have found the little girl. The Island of the Dolls stands as a chilling monument to lost innocence, its silent inhabitants watching from the trees. Our final tale takes us into the realm of the unknown, with the bloodthirsty creature known as the Chupacabra. This legend originates from the mid-90s, but its roots are buried deep within the rich soil of Mexican folklore. The Chupacabra, or goatsucker in English, is a fearsome beast said to prey on livestock, draining them of their lifeblood in the dead of night. Reports of this elusive creature have spread far and wide, with sightings from Puerto Rico to Maine, and even as far as Russia. Its description varies, but the common thread is its vampiric tendencies and the paralyzing fear it instills in local communities. Farmers wake to find their animals lifeless, their bodies bearing the signature marks of the Chupacabra's attack. The existence of the Chupacabra remains a mystery. Despite countless investigations, no concrete evidence has been found. Yet the stories persist, whispers in the dark. The Chupacabra remains one of Mexico's most chilling legends, a creature lurking on the fringes of reality. These tales are a testament to Mexico's rich tapestry of folklore and urban legends. From the mournful cries of the weeping woman to the eerie hauntings of Panteón de Belén, from the sinister figure of the Charro Negro to the unsettling island of the Dolls, and finally, the fearsome Chupacabra. Each story carries with it a chilling echo of horror and mystery, deeply rooted in the country's cultural heritage. From the cries of La Llorona to the chilling stare of the Dolls, Mexico's urban legends remain as haunting as ever, echoing in the dark corners of the country's history.